If you're a listener of the pod, you know that Heather and I are booked and busy. We're always looking for ways to make our life easier and to boost our energy and focus, which is why we've got a company for you to check out called Strong Coffee Company. Their instant coffee and latte options not only provide a quick route to your delicious morning coffee, their blends are also infused with 15 grams of grass-fed protein, 5 grams of MCTs, 250 milligrams of adaptogens such as ashwagandha and theanine. If you're like, what the heck does all that mean? It means you'll be getting much better sleep, more mental clarity, and no jitters or crashes. Better sleep means more productivity and more energy to do things you love, like read and listen to this podcast. So if you're committed to being your best, healthiest self without giving up your daily cup of coffee, check out Strong Coffee Company. We've got an exclusive discount for you only for listeners of our show. Head to strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code CAFPOD to get 20% off any product. This is the highest discount Strong Coffee offers, so make sure to use this code ASAP and let us know what you think. Again, that's strongcoffeecompany.com and use promo code CAFPOD.
Here at Fully Booked and Caffeinated, Kelsey and I love a good strong coffee. But sometimes you just need a coffee to take the edge off and not keep you up all night, or maybe you're cutting back on your caffeine intake without sacrificing the flavor. Well, that's where Savorista Coffee comes in. Savorista Coffee offers premium craft decaf and half-calf blends that are small batch roasted for exceptional taste, with ethically sourced beans, natural decaffeination, and bold flavors, such as the Colombian Inspiration Decaf with chocolate, caramel, citrus, and fruit notes, or the Barely Buzzed Half Calf with dark chocolate, toasted marshmallows, and walnuts, which is directly going into my shopping cart. Our listeners can enjoy an exclusive discount of 25% off any product with our promo code CAFPOD. So head on over to savorista.com and be sure to put in that promo code during checkout. Again, that's Savorista, SAVORISTA.com, promo code CAFPOD, to try out what customers rave to be the best decaf coffee they've ever tried.
You know, here at Fully Booked and Caffeinated, we love coffee, but there are so many options to choose from in the coffee game. So how can you narrow it down? Well, allow us to help. Afuera Coffee is a company that sources their specialty beans from Central and South America, and the environment is quite literally in every bean. The volcanic soil infuses each coffee bean with vibrant and unique flavors. They have a flavor for everyone based on your personal tastes. Bold espresso for me, smooth light roast for Heather. And that's not all. The best part about Afuera Coffee is the ethical sourcing and sustainable farming practices they use to give you the best coffee while still protecting Mother Earth. And there's more. 5% of all sales are donated back to charities that provide conservation efforts to the great outdoors. If you don't believe me, go to their website, afueracoffee.com, and click on the 5% Pledge tab. They have some great info on how much their pledge to charity has already impacted the environment. So check out Afuera Coffee if you're looking for great tasting, vibrant coffee, and you can rest assured knowing that you're contributing not only to your own happiness, but to the environment that we so desperately need to protect. This is an exclusive discount for listeners of our show. Use our promo code to get 15% off any product at afueracoffee.com. That's AFUERA coffee.com. Use promo code CAFPOD, CAFFPOD. Again, that's afueracoffee.com, promo code CAFPOD for 15% off sustainable and ethically sourced coffee. Welcome to your favorite bookish podcast, Fully Booked and Caffeinated. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Heather.
And today we have our monthly bonus episode, Bookish Banter, where we discuss the other books we've been reading this past month and whether we recommend them, and also our other favorite pop culture obsessions. Mm-hmm. This is June's recap, which means summer is almost over and I'm already depressed. But also it's Summerween.
I know, I was going to say, I already saw the TikToks that people are like, once 4th of July is done, once the last firework goes off, my pumpkin will be outside.
My pumpkin will be out in a bathing suit.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I hate fireworks. Did you see that video of the fireworks stand that caught fire?
No.
All the fireworks went off.
Oh,
Which, like, I never thought about how flammable and stupid a fireworks stand is.
there was actually a truck. I saw one on a highway that there was like a truck full of fireworks, and something happened, and the truck caught fire, and all the fireworks were going off, and they had to everyone on both sides of the highway had to stop. I'll send you the video because I sent it to Eric.
I just, like, fireworks are already so fucking stupid, and they piss me off because, like, why are we setting something off that bothers animals and children and veterans? But also death trap. Anywho, that's not what we're here to talk about.
You sure?
Maybe it is. Okay, what are you drinking / what did you drink / tell me about it.
I mean, I'm just drinking some water, but I have to tell you, when we spoke last and you mentioned your butter pecan, I went back on a butter pecan kick at Dunkin', so that's been great.
Butter pecan is so good.
Yeah, I've been back on that. So
remember when it was seasonal? And
I know.
I would just be like, it was like crack to me. But do you still have it? Do you still have it?
Mm-hmm. Apparently now they have their peanut butter syrup, because my mom told me about it today.
Oh, okay.
They're doing like the peanut butter coffees.
I'll try it.
I had it. So they used to do it, or they usually do it around Halloween.
Okay.
They do like a peanut butter cold brew concoction that I've liked. I've tried it before and I liked it.
Okay.
Like I don't. It's the same thing. Like it's the same thing with like the banana. Like you don't think it's going to taste good in coffee, and then it does.
Yeah, for some reason banana coffee does taste good.
Mm-hmm. So I do like peanut butter, because even when I would go to Caffeine Haven, I've gotten like the peanut butter cold brew from there too, and it's good. So
all right, I'll try it.
Don't sleep on it, I guess.
I this past weekend went to my favorite LBI coffee shop, How You Brewin'.
Oh yeah,
I love that place so much. I got a regular old latte with some sugar-free hazelnut, and I got an extra shot because I'd had a rough night. And I got this blueberry crumb muffin that was so good, but I swear my teeth hurt after because it was sweet. But it was so freaking good.
Have you ever been to the local?
No.
They have really good coffee there too.
Oh, I haven't been there. I always park right by How You Brewin'. So
yeah,
I always stop there.
The local is right I can't remember the exact location, but it is pretty much right when you get on the island.
Okay. I'll have to stop there next time.
It's like a market too.
Okay. I do love LBI. Okay, anywho's, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. I have 7 books to talk about.
I have 0. So I'm just going to stay silent over here.
I really thought I had less, and then I finished 2 this past week. All right, so first I read The Place Where They Buried Your Heart by Christina Henry. This has been on my TBR since I saw Christina Henry speak at the Tucson Festival of Books. But I finally saw it at the library, and I was like, oh, I gotta read that. It's about this small town with a haunted house that, like, people have gone missing in, and the whole town, like, avoids this house, and then the main character lost her brother to the house. It's a whole thing. But the imagery is really cool. The house is, like, its own character. I actually think you would like this one a lot.
Okay.
Because it also has kind of, like, a whimsical, like, childhood feel. Like, it feels kind of like an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually really cute. I liked it. It's very dark. I don't know why I just said it was cute.
It's dark, but cute.
It's dark and terrifying, and
make it make
the house
sense.
Eats a child.
Great.
But whimsy. Then I read Honey by Imani Thompson. I also loved this. This was just released in May of this year. I got it from the new releases spot at the library. I don't want to give anything away, but all you need to know is that it's a female revenge plot, a la Dexter. And it's written by a black woman, so there's a lot of, like, racial commentary. And it's very well done. It doesn't feel forced. It's like the main character is in school to, like, studying for her PhD. And a lot of her studies are centered around race. So, like, that's the way they tie it in. So I really liked how it was in there, but it didn't feel like they were distracting from the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I listened to Maggie's Grave by David Sodergren, possibly. I like this one also. This is like very campy and detailed, and there's this one part, mild spoiler, but there's this ritual where all these people are just like naked and fucking. And when I was watching Love Island,
Were you thinking of this book?
The freestyle Casa Amor versus Villa challenge, and everyone is just like humping and sucking and licking. I was like, wow, this is like what I read about in my horror books.
That's hilarious.
Terrifying. So anyway, there's a scene like that. It's basically this whole like motherhood plot, and the main character is child free, so she doesn't understand why everyone is overreacting so much.
Okay.
So I found that hilarious, obviously.
Nice.
But yeah, it was good. I liked it. And then I listened to The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Caw. This I didn't like. It was a novella, and it's a play on The Little Mermaid, allegedly. But the only similarity is that there's a mermaid.
Okay.
I didn't like the writing, and the ending felt very forced, and it just didn't work for me. But it was on my Pride TBR. So I'm happy that I read it. Because, you know, I usually make a TBR and then never look at it again.
Same.
Then I read The Children by Melissa Albert. This was my June Book of the Month pick. And I'm so proud of myself for actually reading it in June.
Wow.
This has never happened.
My box is still unopened.
You didn't even open the box?
No. I had this whole plan to do an unboxing video, and then I just never got around to it. Now it's just sitting in my room.
And now
still
it's almost time for July.
Closed up.
Yeah, I mean, I was very proud of myself for reading this, but I didn't like it. So, yay. And I loved the beginning and the whole premise. It's about these siblings whose mother based her best-selling fairy tale on the kids. But she was a much better writer than mother. And I liked
the cover.
Yeah, the cover is beautiful. And so the kids had like a fucked up childhood. So it's back and forth between their current and past timelines. But the writing is very Storygraph Who's It For?
Ah.
It was word salady.
Okay.
And the ending was very weird. So it was promising, but then it just like really fell off the rails. I only rated a 3. Yeah. So not great. And then another on my Pride Month TBR was Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. This one I loved. And I don't want to give anything away, but it's a dark fairy tale with these two boys who are in love but don't want to admit it. And one of them is asexual, so he has his own complicated feelings around it. And the way that they mixed the dark fairy tale and like the horror elements with the coming of age and these little boys, like, they're not that little. They're kind of young. But them, like, discovering themselves, I just loved it.
Oh, that sounds nice.
The writing was really good. And then my favorite read of the month was The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook by Matt Dinneman, which is the 3rd in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. And I'm just shocked how much I'm liking this whole series. Obviously, the first one I knew I would like. Like, it sounded really good. But every one has been just as good.
That's great.
And I'm currently reading the 4th one right now, so I'll be talking about that one next month. But I'm just like, I'm shocked at how creative this guy is and how he really, like, obviously built this whole universe, but with, it's not like a fantasy book where they're like building this whole universe and like get to make up their own rules. Like, he's still following the rules of like a video game. You know what I mean? So it's like all made up, but it still has like the formula of a video game. I don't know. It's really good. Whatever. I'm going to talk about it again next month, talk about how much I love it. So, anywho, that's my books for the month. On to other book stuff.
Yeah, listen, I had no time to read this month.
And for the record, you read books, but those books we're talking about on other episodes of this podcast. So
yeah,
we won't talk about them here.
I'll be back next month with books, don't worry.
Don't worry. Okay, so how about... you will be because you're almost done with Summer House. Okay, how about upcoming releases? Anything coming out in July that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, there was 2. The Hot Girl Murder Club, the new Ashley Winstead book. I'm definitely excited for that one. and Christina Lauren, they have a new book coming out called The Romance Revival.
I did see
Which
that.
I saw someone that I'm friends with on Instagram. They posted about the Romance Revival, and they said it's not like what it seems. So people are like, I guess it's not like their typical how they write their books. It's
Really?
like kind of like a little dark, I think.
Okay.
So everyone's like, you go into this book thinking it's going to be X, Y, and Z when it's like ABC. So
Oh, but are people liking it?
I don't know. I'll have to double check. I wish I could remember who posted about it, but I'll figure it out.
It'll start coming up more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also excited for Hot Girl Murder Club. Obviously, we're fans of Ashley Winstead on this podcast. We covered In My Dreams I Hold a Knife on episode 18. And we covered This Book Will Bury Me on episode 95. So she's one of the few authors who we've doubled
Up on. Mm-hmm.
Also, Jessica Knoll has a new book coming out.
Oh, does she?
It's been a while since we've heard from Jessica Knoll. We covered Luckiest Girl Alive on episode 2.
That's crazy.
Our second ever episode. Crazy, crazy. Unpopular. A lot of people don't like Luckiest Girl Alive. Couldn't be me. I loved it. The Intrigue by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Fabulous Bodies by Chuck Tingle, which I already talked about last month because I got the ARC. Absolutely love this book. It's coming out in July. I'm very excited about it. And then last was We Were Forbidden by Jacqueline Harpman. So we covered I Who Have Never Known Men on episode 135. This is not a new book, but it's just being translated and released in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
So the U.S. release is in July. And it's supposed to be like a collection of stories similar to the vibe of I Who Have Never Known Men. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so that one should be good. And, yeah, that's it. There were a lot of other ones that I didn't...
There's
There were
always
a lot of
so
other...
many.
Yeah, there was a bunch of other authors, like
Yeah.
Sherry Lapina has one, Catherine Ryan Howard, like, you know, thriller authors that we always see, but they're not ones that I'm really going to prioritize.
Exactly.
Okay, anything other books before we move on to book noise?
No.
Okay, I got a couple of book noises this month. So, obviously, this happened at the beginning of the month, and I'm sure everyone has heard of this, but just in case, we're going to talk about the trademark of Hot Girls Read.
Yeah.
So, if you've been living under a rock, or you're just not on book-themed social media, which, good for you, because it gets dark out there, Allie Roscoe posted about how she started the phrase Hot Girls Read. Which is hilarious, but okay. And that she had filed and secured the trademark for the phrase. And her Insta caption was so annoying. She's like, "This is for the girls." Like, no, this is for your business and no one else's.
Exactly.
So she made another post saying that anyone else with the phrase Hot Girls Read on bookmarks, stickers, notebooks, notepads, sweatshirts, and t-shirts needed to remove those posts so they don't violate her trademark agreement. But don't worry, she put lots of emojis and the words, "very gently with peace and love." Fucking weirdo behavior.
I know.
Weird. So understandably people were not happy because, number one, you didn't invent this phrase.
No.
Other people and other creators were using it on merch long before she was, and obviously this request to take down merch is going to affect small businesses and creators on platforms like Etsy or, you know, like small businesses. Not only that, but there's a lot of discussion about the iteration of Hot Girls Read stemming from Hot Girl Summer, which we know originated from Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
And that a lot of times the small businesses which are most affected by these trademark enforcements are businesses from people of color. So it's like, not only are you taking a phrase that is widely used because of the phenomenon from Megan Thee Stallion, but you also know that this is going to affect certain businesses more than others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the book community is built on shared language. Like, we are all, like, think about, like, tropes. Think about friends to lovers. Imagine someone trying to trademark the phrase friends to lovers. Like,
I know. That's crazy.
So how can you think that you have exclusive rights to put Hot Girls Read on a fucking sticker?
Yeah.
Insane. So anyway, the book community tore her the fuck up.
Yes, they did.
And she issued a video apology and confirmed that she filed paperwork to abandon the trademark. And what I'm telling you, the book community kept their foot on her fucking neck.
I know.
And she backed down so quickly, it was almost like blink and you miss it. This happened this month, and it feels like it happened a year ago.
I know.
That's how quickly Bookstagram took out the trash. And, like, I mean, obviously so many people are, like, criticizing her apology video. I think it was as good as it could be. She obviously was an idiot in the first place. But, you know, she took accountability. She did what they asked her to do. She's donating money to charity. You know, like, she's doing all the things that she needs to do. I just can't imagine how fucking embarrassing that was.
Yeah. Wasn't a smart move.
And, like, just everyone, like, all the different iterations of, like, hot people read, hot ghouls read, ugly girls read. Like, just the trolling was amazing.
It was.
And for that, I love when we can all come together. You know what I mean? Okay, so next thing. God, every time we do book noise, it's just annoying ass people on TikTok or Bookstagram just being annoying.
Sounds about right.
There's this creator Lori on TikTok who said that reading 100 books a year isn't reading, it's consuming. Have you seen this?
No.
Okay. She said it's like the difference between eating McDonald's and a steak.
Okay.
First of all, those things are not comparable because sometimes you just want McDonald's, okay? And both are literally consuming. Like, eating is consuming. So, bad analogy. But anyway, I'm the worst person to talk about this because I read 100 books a year. And I don't remember shit about what I read. And that was her whole point of, like, if you're reading that fast, you're not absorbing anything. You're not remembering what you read, blah, blah, blah. But here's the kicker. Here's the funny part. Her Goodreads goal was 100 books for the year.
Okay.
But as of the beginning of June, she was only 15% towards her goal. So obviously the internet was like, girl, you're just mad that you can't hit the goal that you set for yourself. So now you're saying that the goal, like, if anyone does hit this goal, they're crazy. No, you just didn't read enough books. I'm just so tired of everything being a competition.
I agree with that.
And everything being a hierarchy of who is more qualified to enjoy things.
Yep.
Not only is it none of your business how many books someone else reads, but it's also not your business whether someone is remembering every word that they read. Why do you need to give someone else a quiz on the fucking book they read? We're in a literacy crisis in this country, okay? The youths don't know that 2013 vision is better than 2030, and they're passing nursing school using ChatGPT, okay? We have issues. Who cares how thoroughly a book is consumed if the public is actually reading, if they're supporting bookstores, if they're supporting their local library, all the above. And it's a fucking hobby.
I know.
It's like asking someone, how can they say they like to crochet when they've only sewn 2 sweaters this year? The fuck do I care how many sweaters someone made unless I bought a sweater from them? I just, more people need to mind their fucking business.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And another annoying part about it is that I rarely see the issue in reverse. Like, I don't see people who read 100 books being like, what kind of fucking losers only read 15 books a year? And I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm saying it happens way less often.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, because people can't comprehend how other people are reading so much, they think that it's not possible. They think that they're faking. They think, like, first of all, mind your business. Second of all these creators who do read this much per year are saying, like, well, this is how I do it. I read a little bit every day. This is how I do it on top of my other responsibilities. explaining themselves when they shouldn't fucking have to.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't get over the fact of, like, imagine one of your friends finished a book and you're like, yeah, but do you remember? Oh my gosh, it's like when like an old man sees you in public and you're wearing like a Guns N' Roses t-shirt and they're like, name your favorite song, name your favorite album. Or you have a jersey on, they're like, oh, name the quarterback in 1977 of that team.
That's like what happened to me in the ShopRite parking lot. I was wearing my shirt and like, oh, who's the new quarterback of that team? Like, just because I'm a girl wearing a football shirt means I don't know anything.
It's like, it's the same concept.
Mentality.
Of like, you need to prove that you're into your hobby. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Doesn't make sense. There's always, but that's just how it is. You know, there's always going to be that competitive nature in everything. And I don't know why we can't just enjoy the things that we like. And I don't know why it needs to be a competition.
Yeah, like, why can't we just surround ourselves with people who do have our same level or same interests or whatever? And then you could let the people over there who read 100 books be on their merry way. And you could be over here with the people who read 15 books. Why not?
Exactly.
And, like, no one is saying that you're less of a creator because you only read 15 books. But you need to defend that when no one was even bitching at you in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hate her. Anyway, I don't even know who she is. Literally, she just popped up because of this. But now I hate her. And now I have another arch nemesis. Anywho, okay. My last piece of book noise has nothing to do with TikTok or Instagram.
Wow.
But it does have to do with Dungeon Crawler Carl. So, Dungeon Crawler Carl TV series has been announced.
Oh, yes.
And it is coming to Peacock. So, Chris Yost could go anyway. Will write and serve as executive producer. Other executive producers are Seth MacFarlane through his film company and Matt Dinniman. And no casting or release dates yet, but the fact that a streaming service is locked in means that it will get moving pretty soon. And obviously it's a straight to series, which means that they'll film and air the full series, not like a pilot episode to see how it does. It's automatically got, all the episodes.
That's great.
And Peacock has really been stepping up their Peacock stamped things. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited. I think it's going to be promising.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. So ending on a happier note. Do you have any book noise?
Yeah, mine are just kind of like small updates that interested me, so I'm going to tell everyone else.
That's what this podcast is for, Heather. You know that.
There was the release that Anna Kendrick is going to be directing Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I'm like very excited about. I really liked Woman of the Hour when that had come out on Netflix, and this is also going to be on Netflix, so I think it's going to be good. I've always been a huge fan of Anna Kendrick in general. So
yeah, I really like her, and I love how she trolls Blake Lively every time they're in the same room. I'm also looking up... Okay, we covered Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo on episode 20.
Wow.
So we'll be very excited for when that movie comes out eventually.
I know, and speaking of another book we covered, Beach Read is filming. Currently in filming. Okay. And it's set to be released in May of 2027.
Oh, that's less than a year away. Episode 24, by the way, if anyone's keeping track.
So... expect the movie to probably be an episode next year.
Oh yeah, well it'll be.
I have to because there's been such like the discourse over the casting. So I think in general it's either going to be amazing or a flop.
It'll also be interesting to compare it because we did People We Meet on Vacation.
We Meet on Vacation. But this is going to be interesting because we did People We Meet on Vacation back to back. So obviously we did Beach Read back in like 22. So, or 23, I mean. So, like, watching the movie in 27, that's a 4-year gap. Like, that's going to be... I'm obviously going to have to reread it.
All of it. We didn't even remember the main characters' names when we were talking about it the other day. So, it's going to be very different. I agree.
Yeah, so we'll see. But then Emily Henry also announced that she has a new book coming out in 2027. And she says it has the movie The Holiday. It's kind of those vibes.
That's your favorite, one of your favorite movies.
I know. So I'm like, oh my God, I should really love this book. So I'm very excited about that. Because I was like, oh, that is my favorite movie. Mm-hmm. One of them. One of many. The series, well, the first in a series, but Hannah Grace's book Icebreaker, which is about a hockey player and a figure skater, that is set to begin filming for Netflix, and Alex Cooper is attached to it.
Really? Okay.
Have you heard the discourse about Alex Cooper of late?
About her being pregnant?
No.
Oh.
There was apparently some, like, Vanity Fair article, someone coming forward about working for her and her husband.
Oh. I didn't see that, but I
think it was Vanity Fair. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember.
I'm not surprised, though, because that's why there was that whole feud between her and the other blonde one about
Alex Earle.
Yeah, when Alex Earle was working for her and said that it was miserable.
So people said that, like, her husband is actually kind of, like, disgusting.
Wow.
And not a good person. Like, he would come into offices and, like, ask people about their sex lives, etc., etc. So that's, like, unfortunate. But I mean
to be fair, she did that for her job.
I know.
They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah, because, like, I don't think that, like, Alex Cooper is anything to be, like, I don't place her on a pedestal. I don't think she's, like, an amazing human being. But it's, like, unfortunate now that there's kind of, like, all these stains on her. I mean, she'll come out of it because she's too popular.
She's filthy rich. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely have issues with her. Mm-hmm. But I think she has done a lot of good things. Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of the discourse of, like, people are outraged that someone who got famous by talking about sex is now going to be a mother. Because, like, how could a mother possibly have sex?
Oh, I didn't see any of that. No,
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's a whole thing.
I mean, I'm happy she got pregnant because I mean, I've listened to her podcast and that was, like, something she was fearful of, that she would never be able to get pregnant. So I'm glad to see that at least that's happening for her. But don't know if the dad's a good guy.
Yeah, and now that you said that, I'm sure that more people will be coming out because, you know, once it rains, it pours. So.
Exactly. So it's almost like I almost, like, feel bad a little bit because she has such wonderful news. It's like a big milestone in her life, being pregnant, and I feel like it's going to get overshadowed by, like, these little scandals that are coming out.
It's almost like you should never attach yourself to a man. I don't know. Feels like the moral of the story to me, but
I know.
Who am I to say?
Last but not least, The Love Hypothesis finally has a release date. It's coming out in September, and I'm so freaking excited for this because I love anything that Lily Reinhart does, and it's going to be on Amazon.
Amazon. Okay, good. I wasn't sure what it was going to be on. I forgot.
Yeah, so I'm very excited, and yeah, that is
that'll be good.
That's my roundup. I don't have, like, I feel like you're, like, the book talk Instagram scandals, and I'm just like, listen, this is all the news that has come out.
Listen, that's because I love a scandal.
And
I love fighting with people on the internet. I love
a pop culture moment.
Yeah. That's our two personalities. Anyway, all right. Anything other book related before we move on from the books?
No.
All right. First, let's take a quick ad break.
If you've been a long-time listener of the pod, you know Kelsey and I are all about pop culture and the entertainment industry, and if you happen to be looking for a one-place stop to shop for officially licensed merchandise, we've got the place for you. Old Glory is the ultimate destination to shop, offering over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans. This family-owned superstore has provided high-quality clothing and accessories since 1969, featuring the world's most iconic bands, sports teams, fan-favorite apparel, and quirky gifts, which means there's truly something for everyone. With free standard shipping and same-day order processing, Old Glory delivers fast and reliable service with every purchase. So whether you are shopping for yourself or looking for that perfect gift, Old Glory is your one-stop shop for iconic, high-quality merch, and our lucky listeners will receive an exclusive 15% off any product with the promo code CAFPOD. So head on over to oldglory.com to begin shopping their wide range of high-quality merchandise and get that exclusive discount. Again, that's Old Glory, OLDGLORY.com, promo code CAFPOD.
Here on Fully Booked and Caffeinated, we're constantly on the go, but sometimes we just need to unwind and relax with a good book. Enter Good Feels THC-infused seltzers. Good Feels is committed to redefining the way you relax. Made with all-natural ingredients and offering flavors like dragon fruit raz, pineapple mango, and blood orange, these drinks are the cornerstone of great taste and tranquility. Not in the mood for bubbles? Good Feels also offers gummies and mood booster drops to add to your favorite beverage. Whether you're looking to unwind after a long day, enjoy a night in with friends, or just need a little something to take the edge off, Good Feels Cannabis Seltzers are perfect for any occasion. And we've got an exclusive promo code for listeners of the pod. Go to shop.getgoodfeels.com and use promo code CAFPOD for 20% off. 21 and over only. Again, that's shop.getgoodfeels.com, promo code CAFFPOD. Try it out and let us know your favorite time to unwind with a Good Feels Cannabis Seltzer.
You know when you have that midday crash and need something quick to perk you up? Well, enter Quantum Squares. Quantum Squares is an energy bar that is redefining the typical energy snacks by offering a scientifically formulated recipe with 100 milligrams of organic caffeine, which is the equivalent to an 8-ounce coffee, for long-lasting, stable energy. These bars deliver balanced nutrition by featuring 10 grams of plant protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, with flavors such as peanut butter, dark chocolate, and dark chocolate pink Himalayan salt. And for all our food ingredient sensitive listeners, Quantum Squares are certified gluten-free, non-GMO, plant-based, kosher, vegan, dairy-free, and soy-free, with no artificial additives or sugar alcohols. If these energy bars sound like something for you, we have an exclusive 25% discount off any product for our listeners with the promo code CAFPOD. So head on over to quantumsquares.com to shop their delicious products and use our exclusive discount. Again, that's Quantum Squares, QUANTUMSQUARES.com, promo code CAFPOD.
And we're back. I really need to make blooper sections of all the things we discussed during our ad breaks.
You probably should.
Today it was pudding. No context needed. It was just pudding. Anyway, okay. So let's talk about TV, which is all we've been talking about, us personally, in our personal lives for the past month.
And it's like interesting because it's actually not a lot. It's just the same thing.
Yeah, well, the same thing that's on 5 or 6 days a week, okay? Mm-hmm. So, obviously, we're watching Love Island USA, but we're also watching Love Island UK, obviously. So, bear in mind, we're recording this on Thursday, the 25th. So, a lot can happen by the time this comes out. A lot will happen. By the time this episode comes out, Casa will be over. The recouplings will be over. I don't know what will happen on UK because they're not ready for Casa yet, but it's got to be coming
there's
soon.
Probably another week for Casa.
Yeah. UK this season is so freaking good.
It's so good.
And like everyone who's complaining about USA this season just needs to watch UK because the formula is flawless. And they're not tonguing each other down all the time.
No, which is
There's
quite
no
refreshing.
Loud kissing noises. They've had one challenge the entire season so far. One challenge. Only and a couple dates. They've had a lot of dates. Yeah, a couple games and a couple dates. But it's just so different because they're actually showing these people talking to each other. They're actually showing the friendships, all of the chats. and less horniness.
Less feet.
So much less feet. Instead of feet, they just have Ellie walking around with her purses.
And just yelling at men.
And just yelling. God, I love that woman's accent.
Me
I
too.
don't know a fucking thing she's saying. God, I love her. Yeah, it's so good. So good. And what's crazy is that this season of US is the most watched ever. Like, the numbers are up like 150% or something insane.
Oh, wow.
They had like record numbers of watchers on Peacock. It's just insane. And I'm like, wow, you guys are missing out because this season sucks.
I was saying, this is not the season to come in on.
It's not a good season. I will say I like that they went in a different direction with casting this year. So it's definitely people who are more, I'm talking specifically about the women who are more natural, didn't have a lot of followers, don't have like a bunch of money. Like, you could tell by their clothes that they're not like in like designer shit. Like, they don't have like, you know what I mean? They don't look enhanced. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being enhanced, but these are like people in their early 20s.
Yeah,
so
they're very
sometimes
young.
it's a little jarring. But so I do like that they did that this year, but it's so boring. And the men are so awful. Besides Brycey.
I like Caleb too.
I know nothing about Caleb.
So a video actually came up on my TikTok today, actually, like that his sister made of him like with his nephew, and it was really cute. I'm like, okay. So like, I think that's the issue, is that like he's not really being shown because he's not an asshole. You know, like Sincere, Corbin, and Zach, like they're all getting these, and Casey, like they're getting these crazy edits because they're terrible people.
Yeah. Zach is the worst. He so obviously hates women. Yeah, I wish that we were seeing more of Caleb. He's definitely young, like, obviously. He's 21 years old. Can we get men in their mid-20s at least?
I feel like,
for the love of God.
I feel like Caleb would do better on, like, Farmer Wants a Wife.
Except he's not even a real cowboy or a farmer. He's
Doesn't
just,
matter.
like, a dude from the South.
We'll make a new show.
He also, like, is probably racist from some comments that he's made.
Oh, yeah,
but
100%.
not as openly racist as Kenzie. Someone commented on one of my threads and was like, I'm so tired of everyone talking shit about Kenzie. Like, talk about something else. I was like, when she stops being racist, I'll stop talking about her. But for now, there's things to discuss.
Exactly.
And she be clam slamming all over the place.
Too much.
Too many splits. And that's only the splits we're seeing.
I can't even imagine.
How many splits is she doing? The fact that Corbin said, I know she dropping down into a split and throwing it back right now. I know that he's a dog, but I actually am starting to like Corbin because he's funny. He's funny as shit. I feel like his software is updating. So now he's like a little more interactive. You know what I mean? What other thoughts do you have on USA?
Well, I had some discourse because of the sandwich ham.
Oh my god, yeah.
And people like, well, maybe they were making a sandwich. And I'm like, okay,
Obviously.
great. And they're like, well, and then I was like, I was concerned about it being outside in the heat. Because, like, you have to remember, like, I'm watching USA and UK simultaneously, and it's hot in the UK. Like, we see them sweating. It's not really that hot in Fiji right now. So it's like in like the 70s at night and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's like, okay, I understand that. But still, if they're leaving like lunch meat that everyone thought was raw chicken, by the way, the amount of comments that I got, people saying, I thought that was raw chicken. I was like, well, now I can't unsee it. But it was just like insane that people were just like, they were just like, so I didn't care, but people were being like assholes. And I'm like, why can't I just think something's funny? Like, what is the issue here? I just thought it was funny that it was just labeled sandwich ham. Because what other kind of ham is there?
Also, why was sandwich ham in that container?
Yes,
That
and
was
also,
not a... They have container for cold cuts. That was
and,
not
like,
a cold cuts container.
I was pregnant. Listeria is a real thing, and if you leave that stuff out for a certain period of time, even if it's in an enclosure, like, that's not good. And
More
everyone's
than
like,
just Listeria.
I know. And everyone's like, well, you don't know how long it was out for. I'm like, listen, I'm not here to, like, pinpoint things. I just thought it was hilarious that was such a thing.
You're just saying that if all of them had diarrhea, it would make the ass-eating challenges more awkward.
Exactly.
I just feel like... Well, the problem is that the viewership of Love Island, the average age is like fucking 16.
I know.
And, like... I don't understand why everyone has to put all their thoughts on the internet. You don't have to.
Me either. And I don't even engage because, like, I'm not engaging with these people because I will lose brain cells if I do that.
So true.
I'm just
true.
listen.
But I will say my favorite part, and this is why it screwed my sleep schedule, because I'm old. I try to go to sleep early. Okay, so I finish the episode, and then I'm like, damn, I got to see what my friends on Threads are saying. Oh my god,
you know? I know.
So then I'll be scrolling for another hour, and I'm like, no, I have to go to sleep.
That's what everyone says. They're like, Love Island is actually like a 3-hour episode.
1 hour show, 3 hours on Threads. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, that's better than the actual show, obviously.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I've seen a lot of threads about UK too, which I love. And
I know people keep saying like you need
Ellie.
to be watching UK, and everyone loves Ellie. Everyone loves Lorenzo. Like, it's just I literally texted you today, and I'm like, this is such a good season. Like, I'm
such a good season.
I was worried about it initially, and then but then it's just getting better and better.
And I feel like out of all the UK seasons, at least the past few, I can only think of one that wasn't good. It was like two seasons ago. It wasn't last summer, right?
No, last summer was pretty good.
It was the summer before that we didn't love it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But it's usually so good. So anyway, moral of the story is, if you're watching USA and you're bored,
put on UK.
Go back to UK. And that's on
Hulu.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But it's on...
Oh.
That's on 5 days a week. That's on 6 days a week.
It's on 6 days a week.
Bits.
They do Unseen Bits, and they also do After Sun, but they put After Sun with the new episode.
Yeah, so After Sun isn't its own night. But US this season has screwed me because I'm actually watching After Sun because Sierra's on it.
Yeah, I haven't watched them yet.
Sierra and Teffy are so good on it, and they actually like talk honestly about their thoughts.
That's
of what's
what I
going
heard.
On. So I just have it on like in the background. I don't like watch it on time or anything. But it's definitely like changed After Sun completely.
That's good though.
Yeah. Especially when the season is kind of a dud.
Yeah. Not my favorite.
Anyway.
Well, because you know what it is? People are now, and this is also the stark difference between US and UK. People are coming on to USA with the active thought of becoming an influencer and winning the money. So specifically the men, I don't really think it's too much the women this season. I think it's the men that they understand what could come out of this.
I think the women do too. I think that's part of the reason why Anaya is losing her shit.
Yeah.
I think that she's like, I gotta stick with this same person the whole time. Otherwise, I'm gonna go home.
I feel like Trinity and Bryce are the only like actual people that are like caring about each other. Yeah,
but I feel like at the beginning they weren't. They were the same as everyone else,
not.
And now they just like happen to like each other. But yeah, I think you're so right. It's because the past few seasons have been so insanely big for Love Island.
Especially last season. Like when Amaya was getting all those like, you know, brand deals, and all these crazy brands were like in her comments on TikTok, and then all the stuff with like Huda, like people were like, oh, I can become rich off of this. And it's like, okay, yes, then that's, I mean, I don't think it's wrong to go into it like that, but you're also missing the whole point of the goddamn show at that point. Like it's not a game show. It is like a little bit, but you're supposed to be going to play, like to make connections and to actually try to like find love and potentially win money. Like it's not like it's all about it.
And I think people don't realize how much the audience can see if you're not authentic or if you're faking it. That's why I think, like, last season where Ace thought that he was, like, king of the villain, everyone loved him, and then they did that challenge with the public's view, and he was, like, shocked.
Yeah.
I think they need to do more stuff like that, because, like, if people are only going to be thinking about their perception, fine, then tell them the perception. You know what I mean? Like, they need to be doing more of, and they've done, like, some iteration of it on every season. Like, sometimes it's, like, the tweets that they would read out, or the polls that they would do, or whatever. But, like, okay, then show them that how you think you're coming off is not how you're coming off.
No.
Especially Zach's bitch ass.
Oh, I had high hopes for him, and now I'm like, oof. Kata deserves better.
I know. I just know that Charlie is at home like, you idiot. Anyway, any other thoughts on Love Island before we move on?
No.
This has been consuming our life like most other people. Side note, I'm so tired of people posting about how much better and smarter that they are than people who watch reality TV.
Oh, I know.
And we talked about this on Project Hail Mary, but I've been seeing this shit on Threads all the time. And they're like, anyone else who doesn't give a shit about Love Island, blah, 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 like, no, I'm too smart for that. No, it kills my brain cells, blah, blah. It is such weirdo behavior to put down other people's interests and to insinuate that what you watch has anything to do with intelligence.
I know.
Anyway, that's all I had to say about that, because I got a brain in there.
I mean, I do lose brain cells sometimes listening to these conversations, but I gain them back somehow.
Yeah, exactly. All right, other reality. I watched Below Deck Down Under, which was a really good season because it had some really good characters coming back from other seasons. With Below Deck, they all be like recycling. So there's like Down Under, Mediterranean, Sailing, I think one other one. But they'll like have people from all over on different ones. So this is the first time that I knew all three of the leads and had seen them on other seasons.
That's fun.
So it was a really good season. And then Below Deck Med just started. That's only like 3 episodes in. So one of my many Bravo shows. And then I also watched Outlast the Jungle on Netflix.
Okay.
So it's like a competition show, obviously, where they're all dropped on this island. Have you ever watched Naked and Afraid?
No, but I get the concept.
Yeah, it's like that, but they're all in competition with each other. And then they have to, like, make separate camps. There's, like, 3 separate camps. And they have to fight against the other ones. And then they can, like, they can choose to vote someone out of their camp to get, like, additional resources.
Oh, that's fun.
To, like, hinder one of the other groups. And it's very good. And then they have to, obviously, like, hunt for their food, and
couldn't be me.
Could never be me. But one of the girls, they were on the last day, and she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to eat a hot dog so soon.
You're like, oh, my dream.
She's like, I love hot dogs. I was like, me too, girl. I would also miss a hot dog. Anyway, it's very good. But I love that survival shit. Any other reality TV that you watched?
I watched Winter House Season 3, which was absolutely terrible, and I understand why it never came back.
Yeah.
Because, like, 1 and 2 were fun, but, like, 3 was so dumb. Danielle was obsessed with the guy that was on Below Deck, I think, or one of those other shows. Like, he did a boat show, and it was just weird. It was, they tried to, like, bring a bunch of other people in from, like, other Bravo shows, and I just don't think it worked how they had wanted it to. So I'm not surprised that it never came back. I watched Season 8 of Summer House. I'm about halfway through Season 9. And I just have to say that it's almost sad to watch knowing what I know now, because like Amanda, Paige, and Sierra had such like a good friendship, and to know that like Amanda just like threw it all away just to like bang West is kind of insane to me. But aside from taking Amanda out of the equation, Paige and Sierra's friendship is like, it's like you and I, like it's like goals. Like they're just so honest with each other and aren't afraid to call them out on stuff and ask the hard questions, you know, because like the episodes that I've been watching is they're talking a lot about Paige's relationship with Craig and everything, and it's just really refreshing to like see two women outwardly talking about that and being like so real with each other, because I feel like a lot of the times, especially on these kind of TV shows, it's just very surface level. So I really love watching them together, and it's like I'm like sad that Paige isn't going to be on anymore because I really love her. And like, I don't know, but
yeah, I think that it does. That really does set Summer House apart from a lot of these other shows. Is that they do say whatever they want to say, and they do like have those hard conversations, especially Sierra and Paige, not just with each other but with everyone else. And like they'll call each other out, but they still are so supportive of each other. But yeah, I think it's also impressive that it's still like that in the 10th season.
I know,
you know.
Which I will be starting probably next week, so that'll be I'll discuss my thoughts on that. But yeah, I'm about halfway through. I'm about halfway through season 9.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole Carl Lindsay thing was interesting to watch. But speaking of, I did listen to her episode on his podcast, and that was really, really good.
So cute. Carl's the happiest man in the world.
He really is. So I'm like glad to know that they're kind of back in each other's like good graces.
Yeah, because a lot of their issues and a lot of why it got so bad is because Carl was scared to destroy his friendship and relationship with Lindsay. So I think he's been wanting that back for so long.
Yeah. You know, and he should have listened to himself and his like gut of not getting in a relationship until he was fully sober for a year. You know, and I think that was just quick to jump into things, because I think that's just like what potentially can happen when you're like making such big life changes. It's almost like addiction transfer. You know, like it's so common. So I think for him it was just being like in a relationship, kind of. It's something else to kind of like ground him, and it just didn't work out. But I love pregnant Lindsay.
Oh yeah, she's so funny. She's hilarious. I didn't like her in the earlier seasons, but then you get used to her. You're just
she's
like,
growing
this
on
is
me.
who she is.
And like I really like her in the City, so it's like I get it. But I love like that. Now I understand that quote, obviously, that like Paige said when she's like, Lindsay Hubbard raised me, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, because like I've seen that around. I'm like, I don't know what this means. So like I'm learning the lore now. But yeah, I think
Lindsay.
I think that was it. I think that was all I watched. I mean, I've been watching like MasterChef. The new season is out. Oh yeah. Okay, so I watched the first episode of Every Year After, which is the Carly Fortune series on Amazon, and I fear it's not for me, which is like upsetting for multiple reasons, because I love Carly Fortune and I loved this book, and it's just the casting really fell flat, and it's just not good, and I don't think I'm even gonna finish it, which is very disappointing to say.
Yeah, the reviews are
They're not good.
very bad.
And I think it's hard to follow something like Off Campus and Heated Rivalry, which were both so well. They were book adaptations that were done so well, and like Off Campus created. It's just like insane, the whole publicity of like Off Campus. I don't think any of them expected it to be like that. And it was, you know, the music budget, but I've heard like the music budget on Every Year After is good too, but I don't know. It's just to follow up something like Off Campus, I think they should have spread those out a little bit more.
Yeah, I was listening to Love to See It. They did an episode like comparing the two, Off Campus versus Every Year After, and they were like, it's like night and day.
Yeah.
The difference. And the acting and just,
I just
like,
think that, yeah,
the performances. And they said that Every Year After is like The Summer I Turned Pretty, but worse. I didn't watch that, so I don't know.
I only watched the first season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. but like obviously that has such a big following too, and there's like oh, did you actually hear about that? So like they're filming the movie right now, and the fans are being like too much. Like
Really?
the actors are actually like stressed out on set because the fans are being like absolutely insane. Like the actor who's playing Conrad has like been like, I think, outspoken about how like they need to like stop.
It's just insane because everyone needs to fucking touch grass. And like we haven't learned from our mistakes how we ruined so many people's lives in the 2000s with all of the paparazzi and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now we're doing that with the fans and the internet and the stan culture. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. These are real people. They are not characters in your favorite show.
I know.
Speaking of, I watched Off Campus this past month.
Yes, you did.
And it was fine. I didn't love it. I do think Garrett is fine as fuck.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with him.
He is. And like at the beginning I was like, oh, he's cute. And by the end I was like, oh damn, this is a hot ass man.
Yeah.
I liked it. I just felt like it was kind of, I mean, cheesy. Like, which like, you know it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and Heated Rivalry was too. I felt like Heated Rivalry had a lot more passion in the performances, whereas this just felt so much more college, you know? So I liked it, but I wasn't blown away by it.
Yeah. No, I was like pleasantly surprised with it. Because like I didn't know. Like I wasn't, you don't know like how good of an adaptation it's going to be, but I was obsessed. And like I really want to rewatch it, but I don't have time.
Yeah, well, I was telling you, my mom has rewatched it like 3 times already.
I know. I love it.
She's obsessed. And I called her, I was like, okay, I have to say something really quick, and then I have to go, because I was working. And then she starts talking about it. I was like, Mom, we can't talk about Off Campus right now. I have to go.
I know, but what I love is like, one of my favorite things about these kind of TV shows is the friendships that like the actors create outside of like, and just seeing all of them on like social media and how they are with each other, and how like every single like the actors that play Garrett and Tuck and Dean are in like wonderful relationships and are like sweet gentlemen. And it's just like really nice to like they really casted this one like phenomenally, and I'm very excited to see Dean and Allie's season, because that was my favorite book out of the series.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be interested to see that. I really liked him, like his performance. I don't find him attractive, but that's just a me thing. But I thought that he was great in it. And she's good too, but she was like, we need to see more of just her, because she was kind of like all over the place, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with the next one. But we'll be talking about that book next month. I also, last month, I said I skipped my documentary, so next month I'm gonna watch 2. And I watched 2.
Did you watch The Maternal Instincts or whatever it is?
Oh my god.
I haven't yet, but it's all people are talking about.
It is so fucked up. Like, way worse than the texting one. But not as bad as the racist neighbor one. Did you watch that one?
No.
That one was awful. She was horrible. Yeah, it's like way darker than I thought it was going to be. And my favorite is obviously all the TikToks like parodying it. The internet is a great place to be after you've just watched something.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And then you can go on and see all the discourse and the parodies and so it's very fucked up, but very good documentary. And then I watched the Crash documentary.
Oh, you finally
watched it? Which has been out for a while.
I started it, but I never followed through.
It wasn't that good because I already knew what happened. And I already knew this girl was guilty as fuck. But it was kind of jarring to see, like, they have the video from, like, right before the crash. That was, like, very jarring to see. And the whole thing is about, like, how a lot of people, especially, like, his family, the boyfriend's family, were supporting her and saying, like, there's no way she did this, blah, blah. And then they got to court and saw all the evidence. And they were like, oh. And, like, they were sitting on her side of the courtroom. And they were like, oh, we've, like, severely misjudged this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, that one is just more sad because of, like, because they were so young. Like, these were, like, you know, 18, 19, 20-year-olds. So, yeah, it's very fucked up. And then she just, like, comes at the end. And she's, like, with her fucking jailhouse bun and her makeup done. She's like, okay. She looks at her lawyer. She's like, did I cover everything? Did that sound good? Was that good? Good? And I'm like, oh, God. Yeah. So anyway, both on Netflix, both very good. Maternal Instinct is fucked up.
That's what I've been hearing.
But I liked it. And then I did go to the movies this past month. And I saw Backrooms because the whole internet had seen Backrooms and I had not. So I had to.
FOMO.
Yeah. And I liked it a lot. I didn't love it, but I'm glad I saw it. It was very trippy and weird. And it's one of those movies where you're not fully appreciating it while you're watching it. You appreciate it after the fact. There's definitely some, like, creepy parts of it, and there's some, like, visual elements that are really creepy that I was like, this is a lot to be watching on the big screen. You know what I mean? But most of it is just about, like, the lore behind the Backrooms, which obviously started as, like, a YouTube short, and then they made, like, a bunch of branches off of it, and then this was, like, the full-length movie. But the point is that the director is so young, 20 years old, and he made this incredible movie, which is A24's most financially successful movie in history.
Crazy.
And, like, so it don't really matter if I liked it. You know what I mean? But I was really impressed by, like, just, I'm always impressed when they take these, like, YouTube shorts and make them into a feature-length movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was definitely worth watching, but if I had to pick, Obsession is obviously the better option. I can't wait for that to go on streaming so we can have a movie night.
It's going to be so good.
It'll be so good.
I have FOMO.
I know, seriously. The internet has been set ablaze by Obsession. Yeah. Okay, any other movies, docs, scripted?
No.
Podcasts, music?
Olivia Rodrigo's album is so fucking good.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I have been listening to it nonstop.
Okay.
Like, no skips. And it's got such an... So she actually references The Cure a lot, and then she has a song with the singer from The Cure on the album. So it has very much, like, alt-rock 80s vibes. Okay. So I really like it.
That.
I really like the sound of it. And I think that she's definitely going to be, like, a very successful artist, like, moving forward.
Yeah. I mean, I was shocked anyway, because, like, obviously her first album came out and it was successful. But, like, you never know if they're going to ever come out with a second one. And then she's just been nonstop.
Yeah.
So
I'm very impressed with it. So you should definitely check it out.
All right. I will. Sounds good to me. You already talked about podcast episode. Lindsay Hubbard was on Carl's podcast. Anything else that stood out to you this past month?
I've been listening to Chicks in the Office, which is like a new podcast for me. I never really listened to them. I think the only reason why I listened to them was because they interviewed Belmont and Ella from Off Campus.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, I have to listen to this. And then I was like listening to them and I'm like, oh, I like them. And like, they come to the Jersey Shore. Like, the one girl was just at DJ's like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, so I really like them. And they do like a lot of pop culture and stuff, and they're on like 3 times a week. Okay. They do like 3 episodes a week, but they're like talking about it's basically like a pop culture roundup. like
yeah,
podcast.
I've seen a lot of clips from their podcast, but I've never actually listened to a whole episode.
Yeah, so they're like kind of like up there for me now. Like I'm going out of my way to make sure I listen to their episodes each time they come out.
Okay. I started listening to Let Me Say This. It's these two girls who, it is mostly pop culture, and they just kind of like spitball like a lot of things that are going on. Like they talked about Summer House, they talked about Euphoria, but they're both just so funny, and so they just like bounce off each other. And I don't know, it's just really good. It's one of those that I just like, when I don't want to think about something, I put it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really like them.
I might look into that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. All right. Anything else?
No.
That's it for us this month.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back next month. Heather is going to read 7 books. And I'm going to have 0 books.
I'm moving next month. I don't know when I'm going to be reading.
I mean, we looked at my fucking calendar. I don't know what I'm going to be reading either. But
I know. Figure it out.
Hopefully, yeah.
Squeeze it in.
We will. We will. All right. That's all we have for you this month. If you like what you heard, please make sure to follow, subscribe, and rate and review the podcast on whatever platform you're listening. If you have any book recommendations or questions for us, you can email us at fullybookedcalfpod@gmail.com. Also go and follow us on our socials to see our upcoming reads. We are on Instagram and TikTok at fullybookedcalfpod. Thanks for checking us out, and remember,
if you need us, we're fully booked.
bye!
Bye!